Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. You're watching a special coverage from the Defense Expo 2022, and with me is Mr. Pankaj Akula, who is the CEO of Paras Aerospace, a subsidiary of Paras Defense and Space Technologies. Mr. Akula, thank you very much for joining us on BQ Prime. You're showing unmanned aerial vehicles or drones this time in the Defense Expo. Take us through some of your products.
Thank you. At Paras Aerospace, we primarily manufacture. We are the manufacturers of indigenous aircrafts, indigenous unmanned aerial vehicles, then the drone cameras and the drone parachutes. To start with, here we have got the unmanned combat aerial vehicle. This can drop 8 motor bombs. So these are all called impact bombs, which explode on the impact, and this is one of the low-cost alternatives for the expensive rockets and missile systems. So today at the front line, you want very soon the drones are becoming an irreplaceable uh, tool to the common soldier, and so that we can have a lot of superiority in terms of time to action and target acquisition. So just to give you an idea, so this is a drone which has got a revolver type of a mechanism. So you got a system wherein the weapons are loaded, and whenever you have chosen the target and you acquire, then you drop the weapon, and then it immediately proceeds to impact. So this is the first aircraft that we have on the combat vehicle. So then we move over to a variety of other drones that we have. So this one we call it the uh, our champion of higher endurance. So it is a very long endurance aircraft. We get around 80 minutes. So and then with it we also
How long? What's the distance it can travel?
it can travel around anywhere between 15 to 25 kilometers. The max we have tested is 25 kilometers. And added to this, we have got the surveillance cameras. So what differentiates our drones from rest of the platforms is end of the day you have got platforms where you need to demonstrate excellence in the sensor technology. So at Paras, we are one of the India's very few private companies who have the capability to manufacture the optics in-house. So this is the element of the optical camera, so which is going to be having a detection range of 5 kilometers. So typically the world competition or any other system that is available to get a 5 kilometer detection range, the weight of the system is 2 kgs or something of the order of magnitude. This we are having a weight of 200. You can weigh this. You can just check the weight. This is just 200 grams. So this is what is the next generation technology in terms of optics. That
Compact optics, which is coming.
compact, high definition, precise. This is the next generation. We say it for a reason that the detection range what you are getting in this weight is the best in class. Like you are getting 5 kilometers of detection capability. Then you have got a thermal sensor, 640, 480, 10 hertz lens, and you have got a detection in the thermal band of 1 kilometer. And then we also got a laser. This is used to seek the target coordinates. As in, whenever the artillery gun is pointing or any type of weapons are pointed at the enemy, you want to know the enemy coordinates. So this one with this instrument, with this sensor, you are able to measure accurately the target coordinates. So this is the next generation technology added to these high performance drones that gives a very strategic advantage to all the forces. So along with this, we have got our angular rotor platform. So the angular rotor platform is the world's only angular rotor platform wherein we call it, you can see here the motors are inclined to the horizontal plane. So what does it, what benefit does it give? So these are designed for operations in higher altitudes. Higher altitudes, we have the two challenges of basically the high wind velocity as well as the lower air density. So both of them put a very harsh challenge on the aerodynamics of a regular conventional quadcopters. So we are designed this for the higher altitude missions, and you can see in our latest trials, which we have successfully conducted at Leh and Ladakh. We have flown this across 25 kilometers, and a very long distance can be covered in a very short span of time, roughly like 12 minutes. So this is a high-speed aircraft. It is like a turbojet and a turboprop. So this is a very high-speed aircraft. So you cover the
Basically, surveillance platform.
no, the first platform is surveillance, but the next generation of this is already under development. We are weaponizing this platform as an UCAV. Okay, this is called a TAM. So we have got this project working with the Army Department of Military Affairs, and then we are working on that to working on a lot of strategic mission for the same aircraft. So this is the product. Added to this, we have certain uh, parachute systems. You can see the parachute, the drone parachute systems. So basically, each and every drone that we manufacture will be coming having a requirement of having the safety in terms of operational requirements. So this, and even the commercial market, all the drones are going to have a requirement of the safety. So we have come up with a very unique parachute systems which are going to save drones all the way from 1 kg until 500 kg. So a variety of parachute offerings. And added to that, we are also started to work on the concept called the Griffon. This is our medium altitude long endurance aircraft. So we have done with the preliminary design phase, and we are working with again the cooperation of the Indian Army, and we are trying to develop this platform as a first line of defense, a very low cost economical platform which can be used for the attack as well as surveillance capabilities.
So you're in the testing phase for those basically.
No, this one is in the PDP. We call this the preliminary design phase, and we are in the stages of discussion, formalization of the complete requirements with the end users. So
How do
more
you
details will be put
how
up
do you
shortly.
see this entire division panning out going forward in terms of revenues for your company? Because you will have an export market as well in this. Currently, what kind of exposure do you have to the exports?
So presently, right now, most of our requirements, like you can see, one of our key elements that we are calling ourselves as one of the core designers of both aircraft and aircraft platforms as well as sensors. So we are looking forward for international cooperation, and we have been approached by a lot of companies also who are looking for end-to-end turnkey project design for the aircrafts.
Are you
So
working
that
with startups as well in this entire
for
ecosystem?
collaboration, yes, we are working with a few startups, and in terms of cooperation, but as such for the orders and other requirement, because all the products, everything we are in, the most of the international companies have been looking for China-free products. So the next replacement for the same level of production cost in the world is India, and that is where, because of the Make in India process and with the active cooperation of Army, Air Force, and Navy, we are able to get a lot of international customers who are trying to give us opportunity where we can design the complete systems and deliver to them.
These are all indigenous, 100% indigenous products.
We call it it is more than 70% indigenous, and we are way above the indigenous level because we are the first ones to have indigenized the camera systems. So because the rest of the indigenization content across the aircraft remains the same, so the first effort to move towards the indigenization of the optics has been done by Paras. So that is where we are trying to showcase these crucial elements, and this is the next generation technology with regard to its detection, recognition, and identification ranges, and even the target coordinate estimates. So as a company, we are looking for international cooperation, international orders, because our fundamental strength lies in from comes from the fact that we are backed by Paras Defense. We have got the fully established manufacturing lines, very capable, and where we have been delivering products of national interest for the last 25 years, and using the same expertise, we are taking it to the next orbit by meeting the present day requirements and manufacturing products. So all the way from a nano level drone. Like you can see, this is our nano drone. This is called a 250-gram aircraft. So this is used for the surveillance.
Can I hold it?
Yes,
So this is used for what is the endurance for this?
this is a 30 minutes endurance,
Okay.
and then we have the range of roughly around 7 kilometers.
And it has the same micro camera which can give.
No, this is a nominal camera. This also we manufacture, but this detection range is very nominal because here the effort is made towards reducing the payload. So it is more of tactical superiority for a frontline soldier. So where he can just simply use this for immediate air superiority. We call it air superiority for a soldier. So you want to see something behind the bush or behind the building, or let's say 300, 400 meters away. Today you have to walk physically, or you have to engage in the active line of fire before you are able to detect something. So this is the next generation technology called the nano drones, which are going to be carried in the pockets of a soldier. And the packing and unpacking is also very straightforward and simple. And we can be using this data. Saurabh, ek baar. So you can be using this capsule, and this ejects from the same capsule, and the soldier can carry in his vest, and he can carry 4 of these units. So this is going to revolutionize the next generation of warfare, where each and every soldier of the army is able to get air superiority for the immediate. They do not require for vast kilometers. They only need to see what is there 1 kilometer away.
Mr. Akula, it's a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you very much for joining us on BQ Prime. Thank you. Thank you.